That was Donald Trump this afternoon. Let's bring in our US correspondent, Mark Stone. I mean, Mark, these statements, these tweets, or, on Truth Social and X, have just been quite something in the last hour or so.
Okay. Yeah, this is utterly extraordinary. The wheels have firmly come off this relationship. We've all been wondering when it would happen, but I don't think anyone expected it to spiral quite so quickly.
I actually, like, when I thought that there was going to be a Trump and Elon...
Foodshops, who has a more massive forehead, your Asmongold? Is that... Are you kidding me? What?
Crash out?
Why would you even compare us?
I never thought that they would bring up the Epstein files. Like, that is like a fucking nuclear weapon. That is crazy to say.
Try and break it.
How was Truth Social even doing? I mean, like, Trump's on there, so, I mean, it has to be doing well to some degree, right?
Down for you. So it was last week on Friday that the two appeared with a very fond farewell, so it seemed, in the Oval Office. Elon Musk had come to the end of his 130 days serving in the White House, and he was saying goodbye. It all looked pretty good. But as soon as he left office, he started to complain about Donald Trump's so-called big, beautiful bill. This is a spending bill that Donald Trump is trying to push through Congress. It would, says Elon Musk, raise the government and the country's debt massively. And so he started...
Well, didn't all the left leave for Truth Social? Wait, Silver King, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Blue Sky? No. The left for Truth Social is the far right-wing social media that Trump uses. Yeah.
Starting off about that bill on social media. The first opportunity we got to question Donald Trump on his views of what his old pal Elon Musk was now saying about his spending bill was today when Trump was in the Oval Office with the German Chancellor. You heard there what Trump said about Elon Musk. To which Elon Musk first replied online on Twitter, of course. He said, whatever.
Dude, Elon did not look well during that fucking stand around. Like, the way that he was standing around there, oh my god.
Keep the EV solar incentive cuts in the bill, even though no oil and gas...
Somebody says Trump hid the Epstein files at Mar-a-Lago. That's why he refused to give the files back, because they incriminate him personally. Elon will expose this further very soon. Okay.
What, did he hide the Epstein files at Mar-a-Lago? Dude, he just takes everything his chat says. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I do that sometimes. Okay, I do that sometimes, but I would like to think I fact check more often than Asmongold. The fuck?
Then I want to see it.
I mean, double check it.
That sounds great. That's a.
Val, that's a Destiny chatter that fed him that question. Wait, how do you know?
Great.
What? Really? How do you know
that's a great guess. Let's see it.
Subsidies are touched, and then he says even in the entire...
Wait, would he turn on Elon Musk now?
Like, history of civilization, there's never been legislation that's both big and beautiful. Everyone knows it. Then the wheels began to come off because...
Destiny was egging his audience on during live stream? Oh.
Musk carried on by saying, without...
Oh, this happened on Destiny stream. Right, okay. But yeah, let's watch the Destiny side after this.
Not me. Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House and the Republicans...
Nah, it was funny. It was funny. Fuck it. Okay, fuck Asmongold. Alright, it was funny. Okay, it just proved that Asmongold is like a fucking dumbass. It proved that Asmongold has like zero anything, really. It's just... It's so fucking funny, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, let's watch that after.
49 in the Senate. So it was looking like the wheels were coming off.
Yeah, I mean, that really, like, that's like saying something like that, that's definitely an aggro...
Yeah, it's the sleeper agents, yep.
Aggro dialogue, 100% it is. It's all just speculation and someone confirms or shows the proof. Well, like, I mean,
yeah.
There is clearly not enough definitive proof to be absolutely certain that Trump was involved with Jeffrey Epstein to a degree that he should be charged as being a pedo or anything like that.
I don't know why I did that.
Like, I'm aware of the public evidence, but Elon is suggesting that the Epstein files that are not released create more evidence for that. So when I hear people giving me more public information about this, that's nice, but that's not what he's talking about.
gratitude.
We don't know yet. Yeah, we
so
don't know.
said Elon Musk. Trump then replied with something that Musk clearly took as quite incendiary. Trump said the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden did not do it. And then Musk, first of all, put something up.
Bro. It's like evil. It's like evil Alien versus Predator, right? Alien versus Predator is like whoever wins, we lose. But evil Alien versus Predator is whoever wins, we win. Whoever loses, we win.
On X.
Whoever wins, they all lose.
Effectively musing over whether it was time to start a new political party that represents the 80% in the middle.
Elon thought he was owed something. Yeah, I mean, I think doing somebody a favor and then expecting them to do something back for you, that almost always creates problems.
What? Oh my, you don't think like people do transactional shit in government all the time? That there isn't like you rub my back so I rub your back? Like I feel like a lot of the time is literally just like Trump actively backstabbing people that are like his best buds, right? Like if you're going like corrupt, why not just go corrupt all the way, right? Like Trump was already giving all of his billionaire friends all kinds of exclusive benefits, right? I feel like it's kind of crazy that, you know, Trump himself would not also rub Elon's back about the EV shit, right? But at the same time, it's like, what else am I expecting from a person who's putting tariffs on everybody, right? Where you're even backstabbing the countries that are like fucking Trump's friends as well, right? Like he literally backstabs people who are loyal to him as well, right? Like it's kind of crazy how much he does that. Like it's insane. Like why the fuck would you backstab so much of your close people? Like why would you do that? I mean, if you're gonna go like 99% dictator, you might as well go 100% dictator. Like, what the fuck? He's not even a good dictator, dude. Oh my god, he's such a moron. My girl Leaflet was like, well, I don't like the government. And well, yeah, because Leaflet is retarded. The stupidest take on this came from Nux. Even in something like this, he was arguing that it was good for Republicans. Yeah, people are going to be doing mental gymnastics to justify any kind of situation or anything. Like, people, like, wasn't Atroc literally reading out tweets where they were like, oh, you don't understand. This isn't like two kids that are fighting on the playground, okay? It's literally Sun Tzu, disciples of Sun Tzu, okay? From the writer of The Art of War, you know, doing 60 chess in order to navigate and bargain with each other on social media. It's like, dude, what? Bro, get me out! Okay, alright, yeah.
The kicker, that extraordinary allegation from Elon Musk, where he says, time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason.
Bro, I can't believe, dude, Elon is so base for pedo-jacketing Trump. I can't believe it. Ultimate rape review. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, all right.
They have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Now, Sky News has approached the White House for comment. I imagine pretty much every other news organization in the world will have done the same. As I speak, there is no response from the White House yet. Jeffrey Epstein, of course, died in prison in 2019. He was serving time for sexual assault and the trafficking of minors. We know that Donald Trump and Elon Musk knew each other. They were socially acquainted in the 1990s, in the 2000s as well, as indeed many people were with Jeffrey Epstein. He was a socialite
I think he meant to say that Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein knew each other.
York for many, many years. But, I mean, this is extraordinary. You may ask, Elder, why does it matter? Well, we have the America's most consequential president now up against the world's richest man. These two people work.
Bro, it's like Kendrick versus Drake. On God, for real. Okay? It's just like Kendrick versus Drake. Oh my God, you even have pedophiles included. All right, you even have pedophiles included. Not like us, not like, okay, yeah, like fuck.
Working together hold massive, massive political and financial clout, and we have seen how that political and financial clout has upended American politics through the election campaign into this second term. Okay. But working separately, working apart, working against each other, it could be equally consequential. We await with, some amazement to see how Donald Trump responds to these extraordinary allegations that Elon Musk is now making.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can't imagine Donald Trump won't be responding. He doesn't like to be personally attacked in this way. Mark, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's like, what are the odds that he's not going to say anything? People said that he deleted all of his tweets. There's no way he deleted all of his tweets. No, he didn't. What are you talking about? Why are people saying that? Absolutely not. Yeah, dude, for a minute there, you got me. No, I don't think so. People hate on Elon for this, but anyone he backs will be the next president. I don't know about that. I mean, like, here's what I think. I think that honestly, like, Elon Musk did help Trump get elected. Now, without Elon Musk, would Trump have been elected? I think that probably, I mean, I don't know, actually, but I wouldn't say for sure. I wouldn't be like 100% certain one way or another. So let me look at this here. And would Kamala have won if he backed her instead? I'm just not sure. I mean, I feel like, again, him buying Twitter was what really made things happen and not anything else besides that. But let me see if there's any more information about this or anything else. But I feel like this has been pretty much it, right? And MAGA's collapsing. Yeah, there it is. And 1992, Trump party with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just going to leave this here. Yeah, this is going to be nuts, man. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, it's a multiplier effect? Yeah, I think so too. Do you think they're on the phone talking now?
Dude, I'm here for it. Okay. I'm here for this infighting, okay?
As I said, I feel like this is so bad that there's no way that...
By the way, this is now how everybody else feels when I see like this. Like, now you understand what leftist infighting looks like from the outside, okay? It's embarrassing, it's awkward, it's stupid, and it makes everybody look weak, okay? It makes the entire left look weak when the left is like infighting with itself, okay? Like, this is now you guys understand exactly what it looks like, okay?
That either, like, one of them has to come out of this looking really bad. Either Trump comes out of this looking really bad that he's hiding the Epstein files because he's in it, or Elon Musk comes out of this really bad because he made a claim that he can't prove. Well, at least one, okay? Let me just say that, at least one. So yeah, after Epstein was found guilty, Trump banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, but like...
Have you seen the PSYOP Destiny did with the sleeper cells in Asmongold community? I've seen it, but can you pull it up, please, for me? Thank you.
I don't know. I mean, do you really think that Trump didn't know anything about it before then? I mean, I
Start
feel
linking.
Like,
come on.
I
linkers,
don't know. I can't imagine that he didn't know a single
chat.
thing about it. Does that mean that everyone who talked to Diddy is an oiler too? No, but a lot of people are. Like, for example, like, I mean, whenever, like, let's look at, think about Diddy as an example, right? You think about Diddy.
I think about Diddy every day, actually.
What about, like, Leonardo DiCaprio? What about, like, Usher, for example? And I think that would be a better comparison because, like, it's not like Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were, like, just acquaintances. They were close friends. Jeffrey Epstein, as people said, like, Trump was, like, his best friend. So it's not like this is, like, a random person that's just like an acquaintance that you took a photo with a couple of years ago, right? This is somebody that you knew very, very well. But you're avoiding facts. Trump took action, which a normal person would do the same. Yes, no, but, like, what do you mean I'm avoiding facts? You're telling me that Trump banning a guy that was like a convicted, like, weird sex trafficker this is somehow like he's 100% right for this or 100% good for this? I don't think that's the case at all. No, like I think that you need more than that. And also, again, like, I'm just being, I am giving, this is my opinion. Okay. I'm going to give my opinion. Yep. I don't know this is true. I have no certainty whether this is true. But this is what my opinion is. I think Trump knew. I think he at least had an idea before the accusations were out. Now, maybe Trump had an idea, but he didn't act on it. And so whenever he got convicted, Trump said, oh, okay, well, now I'm...
Wait, so you're okay with this guy who is like Epstein's BFF the entire time? Okay. All right.
Sure,
Yeah, I'm fine
and we're
with
going to
that.
get rid of this guy. But I don't know that. How could you know that? Yeah, how could I possibly know that? But I'm just guessing. I'll see if there's any more information about this
Yeah.
at all. I'm so frustrated that there's not more information.
Thank you.
I'm actually so mad right now because there's so much that like I want to see come out about this. And like as I said, I'm very happy this is happening because I think this is going to get the Epstein files released, which is something I've wanted for a very, very long time. Like I personally think that a lot of these bad actors are in the government, but I don't know really how bad or how extreme it really is. But I'll look at this maybe for like a little bit longer, but
It's probably a fucking nothing burger, okay? I'm gonna be totally honest, okay? The Epstein shit is so gay and so retarded. Oh my god, so what? Somebody fucked a bunch of minors. So what?
I feel like this is pretty much, I don't know if there's anything else that's really going to happen with this today, but we'll find out. What kind of weird opinion banning Epstein with proof of innocence? Will retard think that if you were involved, you'd want a distance? If you weren't involved, you want a distance. Like,
What? Fuck.
Oh shit. Wait, I haven't ever oh my gosh! Isn't this your first dono? Hey, dude, Dr. Says, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. What the fuck? Oh my god, guys, can I get a W Dr. Says in the chat? Guys, please, I'm gonna pray you guys. I pray to you guys, okay? That you guys are gonna give a W Dr. Says, okay? Can we please get a W Dr. Says in the chat right fucking now, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, yeah. I'm actually surprised. Since we got into a debate yesterday. But I appreciate that, okay? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, very kind, very, very kind, okay? Be based, like Dr. Says, all right? Yeah, I've been given like 25 subs in the last 2 days, and I somehow dodged all of them, lol. It'll come one day, okay? Hey, welcome back, Loki.
of course you're going to, like...
All right, Loki, time to pull your weight, okay? Let's go, all right? Dr. Says, somebody who has not donated before, donated for the first time, 5 subs. Okay, Loki, it's your turn. Okay.
No, that's not, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, if I had like an event, right, or I had like a party or like an area that people go to, and I found out that this guy that I knew was like a convicted like weirdo or something like that, then I would want him removed whether I was involved or not. Because it would make me look bad if this guy that was a convicted weirdo is in my space. I mean, obviously, right? Duh, of course that makes sense.
I don't agree with you in a lot, but I'm here for real nice content every day. Thank you, okay? Listen, I'm a safe space for controversies. I'm so edgy that your edgy opinions are nothing compared to anything I've said about minors or black people or women, okay?
Yeah, so, like, I don't think it really proves anything because I feel like any rational person would do the same thing in both cases. Doesn't this put Democrats in a spotlight and demand to release the files? Because if they don't, it makes them look bad, especially since they didn't release them with the last administration. Well, and that's also very weird, is that Elon Musk saying, like, oh, well, Donald Trump doesn't want to release them. You know, again, I already went through this, right? The only explanation for that is because Democrats are in them, too. That's the only way that it can make sense to me. Everyone knew it, didn't say anything. I've known this forever. It's a whole underground operation. Maybe. Yeah.
By the way, I'm pretty sure Democrats do not treat pedophiles the same as Republicans whatsoever. Like, I feel like whenever somebody on the Democratic side comes out as like an actual fucking serial sex predator, like they get mass disavowed, right? Like they get mass disavowed by the left all the time. But then, you know, it kind of feels like whenever the right has like a pedophile, everyone's like trying to defend them, right? Remember Roy Moore, that one person who ran for the governor of, was it Alabama or something? Fuck. But that person was like a legitimate predator, and every single Republican was backing them. Like this person was an open predator. Not Rick Scott. It's like something more, something Roy Moore or something.
You know? Would Trump not be exposed during Biden administration about the Epstein files? I think, again, the reason why is because people in the Biden administration and people at least that were pulling...
Like I can never really imagine Democrats also like being in supportive of a leftist Roy Moore. Like, there's no shot Democrats would be supportive of a left-leaning Roy Moore. Absolutely not.
Strings in the Biden administration
Insane.
were also implicated in those as well. But then I ask myself the question, if that's the case, well then why didn't you just release them and then redact that part and take it out? Because they're the ones, like, let's say they can put this information out there however they want, and there's no way that we can cross-reference it and make sure that they're telling the truth. So why wouldn't they just cut out the part that's incriminating for themselves and then release the other part that's incriminating for the other party? So why would that not happen? To blackmail people? I don't know. Like, do you see how this is all so confusing for me? Because there's something about this thing.
I don't get why everybody thinks like everything is being covered up, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys this, okay? I think that, like, I genuinely think that, like, if there was actually some kind of secret, like, minor sex cult, somebody would have released something by now, 100%, okay? If people are willing to set themselves on fire over Palestine, all right, over pro-Palestinian courses, think about how stupid people are, okay? Think about how moronic people are. If people are moronic enough to set themselves on fire over pro-Palestine, why the fuck would people not leak the fact, like some major players are like pro-Epstein motherfuckers, right? And also, you know, obviously I'm going to be in the minority on this, right? And I totally acknowledge that. But I truly do think Epstein killed himself. Like, are we really going to question the fact that, like, somebody who was about to be indicted and convicted of, like, sex crime charges furthermore on, like fucking, like, and be locked away for years and years on and not going to kill themselves over it? Like, that's crazy. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Okay, Harvey, that's just me. Okay.
None of this makes sense to me. It doesn't. And I'm very frustrated because I can't make sense out of any of this. They both agreed to not release it. Yeah, why wouldn't they handle this privately? I mean, like, you could say that about anything. So I think it's there are people involved who won't let more lies. It's because both parties know about it. I can see how this is confusing for you. Yeah, there's something about this that just does not make sense.
What I miss, guys? Well, Dr. Sess just made a donation of 5 gifted subs. So, yeah, honestly, yeah. So you should put a W Sess. Okay?
Who held the files during the Biden administration? If it was
Very
some
based.
weirdo, then maybe someone withheld it from within. But, like, the fact that that happened, like, how did you let that happen? Like, this is, like, one of the most consequential and important things out there, and you just didn't say anything or do anything about it? I mean, I don't know, guys. I feel like that's kind of a big deal. You just kind of let
Christians will come out the words to say forgiveness, love. It's up to God to judge. It kind of feels weird for whenever Christians try to talk about, like, defending other Christians or, like, defending. I think they specifically mean, like, defending American Christians, because when, you know, when Putin goes on to bomb the Ukrainian Christians who are out there celebrating, like, a Christian holiday or something like that, they don't really give a fuck. So it's like, hypocrites. Okay. Tony Steele, then on this go around, Trump had his FBI say nothing happened. Yeah, like, the FBI is under his thumb now, right? Like I think the FBI is, like, fucking compromised at this point. Like, are they not?
let that one go.
Can I ask a stupid question? No question is stupid. Okay, there are stupid questions, okay? But I'm gonna answer them anyway, okay?
There's literally a court document of Jane Doe versus Trump who was introduced to him by Epstein. I can link it. Do you want me to repeat the same thing I've said 50 times? I think that he was probably
How did Epstein get rich? I have no idea. All right, I don't know.
involved, but I don't think there's enough evidence to prove it conclusively. That's my viewpoint.
I see.
That's clearly my viewpoint. I've said this 50 times. Like, yeah, all of this stuff is public. Yeah. Yeah, I need the proof, right? Like,
Jeffrey Epstein amassed considerable wealth through his career in finance and management, primarily by working for and advising very wealthy individuals. Okay, so he was like a finance advisor. Okay, yeah, of course. Okay, that explains a lot.
you need the proof and everything like that. Also, yeah, like, I mean, again, like, I'm looking for the actual evidence of this rather than just some bullshit, okay? Like, let's be honest. Maybe it's not Elon. He's still trying to do damage control and doesn't want to admit an attack. No, they don't release it because there's too much splash damage. I think there's maybe that too.
I feel like Asmongold wouldn't normally apply the standard to to stuff like this. No, like I'm pretty sure I've heard Asmongold at least once talk about like dubious allegations and treating them as if it's true, right? Like he'll say something like, everybody knows it's true, nobody ever actually says it, but everybody knows it's true, and everybody knows that something like shady like this is happening all the time, right? But then I guess for this specific case we have to see the evidence. Like when was the last time you demanded evidence on something like this? Oh my god.
These are two of the most smart men alive. I don't know, man. I think they all planned it together for some unknown reason.
Yeah. I know it. You know it. Everyone knows it. Yup. Man.
I'm sure that might be very reassuring for you to tell yourself that these are all really smart people and everything's going according to plan.
He has said that also follows by saying, but we gotta wait for the results. Dude. Okay, I'm about to show you a clip, okay, that just goes to show how careless Asmongold is with the stuff that is being told to him. All right?
But what I...
There it is. There it is. Man. Man.
I actually think that's happening is that there's a house that's on fire and there's a bunch of monkeys with gasoline and they just keep putting the fire out with gasoline. I think that yes, these people are smart, but that doesn't mean that they're immune to making mistakes and doing things that are childish. One thing that I've noticed a lot is that
martini, shaken not stirred.
Asmon Shop's dim black heart.
Thank you so much for the $2, Theo. Much appreciated. Okay, I'm bashing your favorite person right now.
that when a person seems like
Would you rather date Asmongold or iDubbbz? I'm not joking. Okay, I think iDubbbz. iDubbbz is a pushover. Okay, I'm gonna steal all of his money. All right, fuck it. Asmongold seems also kind of like a pushover, but like honestly, I don't want to get herpes. Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest. Okay, I don't want to get herpes, malaria. I don't want to get rabies from him. Okay, gonna be honest.
they're a smart person, that in some cases it's true, but
Like the moment that you go to Asmongold's house, do you know what he's gonna be like? He's gonna be like frothing at the mouth. He's gonna be like, yeah, like a fucking little fucking furry gerbil.
usually intelligence is not all encompassing. So you can have a lot of people that are really, you know, like you could say book smart, but not street smart. You know, they have like very bad social skills, but they're very good at math. So I think that it's not some elaborate ploy. There's no, you know, 5-dimensional chess being played here.
Lies, you want to peg iDubbbz? What the fuck? No. I want to take over Crater Clash. I'll pull off the best fucking boxing event ever known to man.
There's nothing. It's just simply Elon Musk leaving the government, feeling like he wasn't able to do enough, and that's it.
Cool. Remember when people said they would get headaches being in his place for too long? Was that a thing? That's crazy. Is the normal person allowed to be able to believe stupid things? Asmongold. Did you say Asmongold? Okay, that's a perfect nickname. Asmongold, all right, is a normal dude in his opinions. At least that's his whole point with this internet character. Yeah, but my problem is that he's a character, right? He's not actually like that. Anyway, all right, what is this?
Now, guys. Now.
What's this?
Now is the...
Dude! Hello? Oh, what's going on? Why is the like audio like fucking dropping like a rock?
Who's the guy that got Epstein off? Like, forget the whole shit. Like, the real crazy stuff was, remember when he got off on those charges initially? Who was the name of the prosecutor? An American attorney and politician who served as the 27th United States Secretary of Labor under Donald Trump. Okay, well, so wait, what does he have to do with anything? Or why is this guy relevant? He was probably just some guy that was really good. Wait, he approved a plea deal that allowed Jeffrey Epstein to plead guilty to a single state charge of solicitation in exchange for a federal non-prosecution. Hey, what? Somebody tell Asmongold, you gotta be in his chat, but don't link this, okay? Don't say I did it. It worked, somebody baited him.
Before the election, so it's not like this just happened right out of the blue.
Shit!
Man.
No, it can't be this easy.
try to
Look up Alex
ascribe
Acosta.
this like
Look up
grand
Alex
design to
Acosta.
things. Fuck. Let me see if I can find this. Acosta was Trump's hand-picked labor secretary, and in 2007, Acosta was the persecutor who let Epstein get away with abusing his victims. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Dude. Bro. It's so easy. Think about it. If Destiny could do it, Russia can do it, okay? If Destiny could trick Asmongold into spreading misinformation, Russia can do it too, okay? It's literally that easy. Holy shit. It's too easy. It's just too easy. Okay? Yeah. Do you think Asmongold secretly has a millionaire lifestyle, like a secret basement or bunker in his house with a millionaire house? Doesn't he have like a multiple luxury cars, like parked somewhere? Where does he park it? Do you think it's outside on the street? I wonder. Okay, I'm pretty sure he has like multiple luxury cars. No.